Hi, I'm Sara George, and I'm here today to talk to you about our Farmers Market Hub project. So, you ask, what is a Farmers Market Hub? A Farmers Market Hub is when multiple farms from many locations throughout your community are able to aggregate or combine product, typically online. We're going to be using a platform called Open Food Network. So they're going to list all their products available on Open Food Network through the farmers market, and they're going to be selling that to schools, hospitals, and restaurants and other individuals throughout the community. Each of our hubs have some objectives. So a farmer's market is considered a hub, and our hubs have some objectives, and that we're going to be having 10 farmers market hubs active throughout the state of Minnesota. We're looking at improving the efficiency of these hubs. So there's 5 existing hubs, and there's 5 new hubs that are going to be joining this. They're going to be working together, not only as each of the hubs work together, but they're also going to be working with individuals in the community like SHIP Partners, which is the Statewide Health Improvement Partnership, and more. We're going to be increasing the purchases of local foods and adding different channels throughout those market hub operations. So maybe it's farm to school, maybe it's Veggie RX. And then we're going to work on developing a sustainability plan so that we can see these going throughout the future. And obviously, we're going to be sharing our stories. Some of the indicators we're going to be looking for, because grants are written with outcome indicators, we do have those. I think outcome number 2 is going to be our biggie here, and that's going to be to increase sales. We need to see those sales increase for our local farmers, but we also want to talk about like food safety. We want to expand our local and regional business enterprises. We're going to increase financial efficiency in our communities and increase that locally grown consumption of agricultural products. This is what a hub looks like in each community. So number 1, you've got the state project team that's seen on the left, and that's going to be Jane with MISA and Jan with Renewing the Countryside, myself, Sara George, as the project coordinator with Renewing the Countryside, and Kathy Zeman with the Minnesota Farmers Market Association. The market manager and the hub coordinator could be the same person, but it doesn't have to be. So the farmers market manager is going to be working with farmers and with household consumers. That hub coordinator is going to be working out there with schools, hospitals, and restaurants, grocery stores, maybe residential homes. And then the SHIP coordinator, so they're going to come in, and their role is to help connect us with individuals and institutions they've worked with. Maybe we want to go to the local hospital. They know who the contact is within the hospital. It's going to be helping us get through that door. Each of the markets do have expectations through this process. If you're joining us, having a license is an important piece of this. Using Open Food Network, we do have monthly meetings. You're going to be working with farmers and buyers, and of course, your local SHIP coordinator in your community. We're going to be that new pathway to implement. That's that Veggie RX, or maybe it's going to be the farm to school. Maybe it's market share boxes, but finding a new way to supplement or increase those sales. Working on a sustainability plan. Don't worry, you're not alone. We're here to help. There is going to be an annual event every year for the next 3 years. Some are going to be small, some are going to be bigger, but bear with us. We'll keep you posted. And then, of course, attending this Food Finance Institute. We'll take care of those details for you as well. So SHIP's role is a big question we get asked. SHIP already has those contacts within those schools, hospitals, restaurants, and other facilities. And so SHIP is going to be connecting to us, helping us make those connections. But SHIP is part of public health. And so SHIP has access to food shelves and EBT clients, social services, and WIC. And with Veggie RX, ideally, those are going to those individuals in the community with the greatest inequities and disparities. And so SHIP can help define who that is. As a market manager, it's often difficult to be like, okay, do you use those income services? And so SHIP can help guide those paths. SHIP has stories, websites, Facebook pages, promotions that go out. They write letters in the newspaper. And so if we can be included in those, that would be fantastic. Also, SHIP sees opportunities for additional grant support in the community. Maybe they see some opportunity to get a trailer that we can make deliveries with, and they're going to help promote that and encourage those things to take place. And then SHIP is also going to be helping with the monthly check-in calls. And then annually, sitting down with SHIP and the hub coordinator and the market manager, along with some of our staff, is going to be developing an annual plan in each community, and that's going to be an important piece. That funding piece, as we're talking about that's going to be, not all of the funding comes from that markup. So when a farmer brings their product to the market to be sold to the community, there is a small percent markup. That's what you see on the right side. This is from the Grand Rapids farmers market. And so on the right side, that orange piece is the earned revenue from those sales, but also there's donations, sponsorships, and grants that are a piece of this. And then there's also cost share programs like from the Department of Agriculture. And so SHIP can help us find those funding sources as well. We will be providing support through this grant to the new hubs. It's going to be a part of this, and that support is included here. The licenses, bags, hand wash station, scales, and the tent. But each of the hubs annually is going to be receiving the additional support of the online platform, advertising, printing. There's annual events. There's going to be some funding for those events. Deliveries, coordinator travel while you're meeting with your buyers, and additional mileage for attending the Minnesota Farmers Union. Anybody that's traveling more than 250 miles to go to the Minnesota Farmers Union will be reimbursed for a hotel at the same time. Here are some of the eligible expenses for marketing and advertising. And then the big one is the grant staffing support that's coming through the hub. So new hubs are going to be receiving the funding on the left, and the existing hubs are going to be receiving the funding on the right. This is a big deal. So this is going to allow our hub coordinators to be working with buyers in the community and spending more time engaging, connecting with individuals in the community, and making this event or this project really successful. We're really looking forward to working with each of you and are here to help if you have any questions and have lots of support available. Thank you, and looking forward to working with you.